Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Winter Cup 2023 group draw stream, newly 2023. So this time, the entire Winter Cup will actually be in the year that it says. For the first time ever, actually. They usually start in December. So I am here with our lovely host, Scout.
I'm here with you.
Yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Obi Wrights. I run the Winter Cup, and today we have a group draw for you. I mean, I don't know how else to explain this. This is like that I've been doing this a long time. You've probably seen these before, unless you're new. In which case, welcome. We pull names out of a hat.
This year it's a sun hat.
It's a sun hat because it's sunny, and we can't show you that because we're in a room. But
yeah. Touching grass can happen at other times.
Grass? Wear winter costumes? This is where...
We'd be sweating in winter costumes.
That'd be terrible for us. So...
I have a hat.
We have 32 competitors this year. Fun group of names that Scout has written out for me, thankfully, so you don't have to deal with my handwriting anymore. It's actually Scout that's done it this time. Their handwriting is better than mine.
We'll see.
We'll see. I think it's true. But without further ado, we're going to do this. We start with Group A, go to Group B, all the way down to Group H. Then we'll do Group H again, go all the way back to Group A. Same thing. It's a snake draft for these groups. 4 players per group. Let's get it started.
All right.
Ooh, I get handed a note. It's so fancy. I don't have to pull it myself this time. Our first draw of the Winter Cup is going to be Beanie. It's Beanie.
Showing the entire world my handwriting. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that's what I do with my handwriting, so.
I guess it's
also, you know, having met Beanie now in person, because it's another Kiwi down here in New Zealand, it's very fun to draw him first. So let's put that into Group A. Boom, Beanie. Beanie is in Group A, and let's keep going.
Alright.
Nothing too interesting so far. It gets really a lot more interesting once the group starts shaping up, of course. And for our first Group B contestant... we already have them. It's Scout.
Oh, no.
It's Scout right here already. We're pulling all the Kiwis at once. Surely next we'll pull Lush Moss, right?
Oh, no.
It's already rigged.
The percentage of non-winter participants in this cup.
Already way too high.
Can I vote for a renaming?
No, you can't. It's traditional. So,
Just like having Christmas and summer is somehow traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, good.
Alright, Scout over here in Group B.
Alright, let's see if we can, I don't want to draw Lush Moss, because I want to have wheels in my group.
Alright, who is it? What the fuck? No! How are we supposed to tell people that we aren't rigging this when you have literally drawn all 3 of the attending Kiwis in a row to start?
Randomness is clumpy.
What the hell? What? How are we supposed to say it's not rigged?
I mean, it's not rigged because I would put the free win in my group if it really was rigged.
Wow. Calling out Lush Moss.
Lush Moss is not exactly known for his try-harding, I think we might all say.
Oh no. How has this happened? Lush Moss. This is rather funny. I all 3 Kiwis in a row.
Oh,
just
no.
Outright, they're gone.
Okay.
Everyone else is in winter, except for me. You could draw me next though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see if it's truly
Truly rigged?
Fully rigged. Okay, no,
Okay,
not
so
not quite,
okay.
not quite that rigged. OP Mini Rob, same group. Please no, I don't want that because that would be annoying. But for now we have C-Rams as our first contender in Group D. So C-Rams.
Not totally rigged.
Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me. Probably shouldn't.
Technology is easy, right?
Technology is easy. I've been fine.
I hope everyone
by the
is
way.
appreciating these painstakingly handcrafted assets.
Yes. Boom. C-Rams.
Alright.
Yes. So C-Rams, newer player, but did quite well in actually SMC recently. So be scared, anyone who's been being drawn into Group D. Next up, we have in Group E, it's Roxo. In Twitch chat, I see Roxo Foxo, but it's just Roxo for SpyParty names.
Yes.
Yes. Need more Kiwi. I don't think there's any more Kiwi to like draw, actually. I think we're out of Kiwi. Unless you count me, but you shouldn't count me.
Honorary Kiwi. At least.
Honorary Kiwi.
You've seen a Kiwi now, so...
I have seen a Kiwi. Like the bird, the actual bird. They're cool. They're nocturnal, if you didn't know.
They're just brown chickens with long beaks.
How dare you?
Alright.
Alright, into Group F. Our first entrant into Group F, it's gonna be Koopa. Koopa, that way. There we go.
Sadly, we didn't get him into Group General.
We are very high tech in this place.
It adds to the suspense, right?
Yeah, exactly. Boom, Koopa.
Next one.
So Group G, which Koopa didn't go into, alas. See, David W, we will talk about these players once we start getting a few more into each group. Right now, we're just kind of getting the first ones in there. Once these groups start shaping up, then we might have something to talk about. So into Group G, it's gonna be Calumet.
Getting some nice new blood in early. Oh,
Calumet's not that new. I don't think Calumet is that new. I don't know what you're talking about.
Newer than me, I guess.
Newer than you. Is that your qualification for new blood?
Basically, yes.
Newer than you? I see.
I forget that I am, in fact, an ancient one.
An ancient one. Something like that. Alright. If I can type on this keyboard. Calumet. Boop. Calumet.
Next one.
Scout, your handwriting is absolutely beautiful, says the Edarbijum. I told you!
Oh well, I'll take it.
They've seen my handwriting, and they dealt with that for like 7 group draws in a row, or something like that. Your handwriting, by comparison, at the very least, is perfect. Now, Group H, our first entrant. Oh, it's me. Ah! No, it's me. It's me. I'm in Group H, and I get to find out exactly. I get to find out my first opponent immediately, which is just terrifying.
Okay, I'll mix this up really well, and then
Please
pick out Rob.
Please don't be Rov. Please don't be Rov. Don't you do it to me, Scout. Don't you do it to me. Or Nebula, or Minirek, really, or like
Okay.
and really just
that one.
anyone that participated in the SMC.
If it's Rob, it will be really funny.
I said if it was anyone that participated in SMC, I'd be upset, and I still am. But it's not Rov, not Nebula. It's Grash. Grash is in Group H with me.
I'm
See,
sure
that's
he's just as happy about it as you are.
So I unfortunately the randomness did still give me someone from SMC, which is terrifying always when you hear that they've been in SMC. But it wasn't Minirek, the winner. It wasn't Rov, at least. Question mark? I don't know. Grash is pretty dang good. Okay, our second entrance into Group G, with joining Calumet. See how these groups start shaping up now. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more. It's gonna be Ico VT. So yeah. Ico, pretty good, I'd say. Relatively newer, but, has been around for a while at this point.
The same definition of new as mine, I think.
No. Still not the same definition of new as, like, if I were defining new as newer than me, a lot of people would be new. So I don't think so. But this one is ICOVT. Whoop. Alright, Group F, joining Koopa, a rather strong player, especially recently. So you don't really want to be drawn into Group F if you're anyone, really, right now. But who is it? It's gonna be Verdris.
I think Verdris might have eked out a win against Koopa in this past season of SCL.
Really?
It was definitely a close match.
I don't recall that, but we can check that later. And if that's the case, then this will be a very, very interesting rematch. Koopa might have some revenge to take onto Verdris here. And that tells you a little bit about Verdris' skill level as well. Going at the very least, having a close match versus Koopa. Koopa's quite good. Wrestler with the Koopa is scary, rather play Scout or Beanie.
Well, thanks for the shade. Except that there is no shade here because it's summer.
It's very summery. But there are trees, so you can find some shade. Alright, Group E joining Roxo. It's going to be Cotty. Cotty is actually quite like a veteran by now. And has always done like pretty decently well. Hasn't had those really top results, but has beaten some quite strong players in the past. So it's a dangerous opponent for Roxo to find here in Group E. Is Group H the group of death this year? Possibly. As long as there's no Rav though and no mini wreck, I'm probably okay.
I like that we're having slightly newer people with some veterans. It's going to be interesting.
It makes for some interesting matchups. Speaking of slightly newer people, it's C-Rams joined just this last year and did quite well, as we mentioned earlier. Joining C-Rams in Group D, it's going to be one Hopping Bunny. We tried to get two, but the other one wasn't available, so we just have the one. Sadly. You always want more Hopping Bunnies. But in this case, one Hopping Bunny joining C-Rams, also a relatively new-ish player.
I think this might also be a SCL rematch here.
Is it? Oh, wow. I actually don't know the capitalization.
Okay, no, I've just been corrected.
They've never played each other ever. Very nice.
Good, we're mixing up the matchups.
Yeah, I don't trust you anymore. I can't. It's over. You've burned all of your credibility, Scout, in terms of knowledge of SCL matches.
I'm sorry. Okay, now joining the person who only plays wheels.
I think Silverthorn might have been a little bit sarcastic about that. Good. They seem to have played each other multiple times then.
Okay.
Joining Lush Moss, joining our Kiwi groups, Group C, is going to be... Oh, yes! It's Rob. Yes, he's gone. He's gone. Scout casually turning down the microphone because I'm blowing it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's beautiful. A more beautiful sight you never did see.
Maybe someone will finally have the strength to just insta-shoot wheels every match.
That just means you'll meet each other in the finals? That might be true. I forget exactly how this bracket shakes out. Can we do a redo? Nebula just wants to see me fight Rob in group stage again.
You know, there's still time for Nebula to join in that group.
True. Don't say that. I hope this is Nebula. I haven't looked at it yet.
I don't hope it's Nebula.
Oh, right. This is going into Group B with you. Who is it? It's gonna be Lev T. Pretty strong player, actually. Also an SMC. And has drawn me on a couple of occasions. And always is a tough fighter in these matches. So it wasn't Nebula, but I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not Nebula. I'll take that. Yeah, in the chess SpyParty, I would be very sad. In the SpyParty, it's at least not quite so bad. Alright.
Wow,
The
Wrestler.
Shade Wrestler.
Wow, Wrestler. Wrestler saying everyone has a chess diff versus Scout.
I'm sorry, there was one time that I LFG'd while playing chess and caught a game too early and was playing chess at the same time as playing Wrestler, and I beat him. So...
Ooh, the story is coming out. Oh god. Let me... Am I logged in on this?
Yes.
Chat? Well, on the chat box, so I can get rid of that. I can't.
Oh well.
Alright. Group A. This is our second, we're basically halfway through now after drawing with Beanie. It's gonna be Gabriel. Gabriel, our perennial runner of tournaments, has a new hidden cup running very soon, as was just announced quite recently on New Year's Day, which is today. Totally for us.
Definitely New Year's Day.
Definitely New Year's Day for us here in the Winter Cup group draw.
You're not all living in the past.
All right, Gabriel into Group A, and then we just immediately draw another one into Group A.
All right, Group A is gonna shape up. Who we got?
All right, who do we have indeed? It's gonna be David W. So a lot of these, players in Group A that are, pretty strong but haven't had top-tier results as much. It's going to be very, very interesting to see who gets out of this, because, right now, with these three players, I could see any combination of thereof. Right?
It seems like a very evenly matched group.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Gabriel's had a bit more competitive success recently.
I think Beanie's the one with the most, proper competitive success. David W's biggest competitive success was winning Tayen tournament a few years back.
And I think
believe.
Beanie made it to
semifinals
in last Winter Cup.
Last Winter Cup, that is correct. So Beanie in a big cup is the most successful, but we've seen David W play, especially recently as he started to time out less. A little bit less. Not completely, but a little bit less, and it's been working for David W. So it's been some impressive results from David W. recently.
I'm shocked.
But we'll see. And Gabriel's in there in the mix. Always.
Gabriel also timing out a lot less these days.
That's true. Actually, that is. Gabriel has been known to time out less than David W. perhaps, but a fair bit. Himself. And now on to our third draw into Group B with Scout and Lev T. Who's it gonna be?
Stomper.
It's Hunu. Another pretty decent opponent for you, Scout.
Somewhat scary, yeah.
Somewhat scary. Again, one of those players who has been around for a while, has had some decent results, but never quite up at the top in these big tournaments. And it's always another chance for them to go far. So it should be interesting to see what happens in Group B. I would say Lev T's the slight favorite in that group so far, but no, of course, nothing
Thanks
against.
for the shade.
It's not shade. It's just Lev T is quite good. And now into Group C with Lushmoss and Rav. On the opposite ends of the competitive spectrum.
Yes.
In terms of competitive
how much
drive.
of try hard?
Yeah. Group C joining, ooh, this is a spicy one. It's going to be Slappy Davis. Slappy Davis, very long time veteran, has been in Diamond, has had some decent results, but more recently has been falling a little bit to the new blood. But always an interesting person to talk to about the game, even if it's not always shown when he's playing. He's got a great mind for the game, and that can always surprise people, no matter how you think of his play.
I'm mostly interested with Group C with how the various players handle Lushmoss. But...
Ooh, it would be interesting to see what Slappy Davis does versus the Wheels pick of Lushmoss.
Unlike some people, he will at least do the research to find out that he is playing Wheels.
Yes. Group D, C-Rams, one hopping bunny. Joining them is, oh yes, you love to see it, it's Minirek. Not in Group H, Let's go.
I'm feeling a little bit bad. We have 2 newer players. I mean, CRAM's is very strong for a newer
One
player.
Hopping Bunny is probably feeling a little bit claustrophobic in this group right about now, unfortunately. Having 2 SMC participants in your group does not bode well for anybody. You know, even the strongest of us. And One Hopping Bunny is, again, one of those newer players, and, you know, quite good, but CRMs and Minirek, they are really up there.
Starting to be a bit of a stomper. Now, Group E.
Group E, Roxo and Kadi joining. Incoming 150 hours of prep for Mini from CRMs. That sounds about right, actually. CRMs doing a lot of prep work, kind of the new warning track in a sense, in that kind of sense. So, joining into Group E with Roxo and Kati. Ooh, we have another SMT participant. It's Adafeyesh. Adafeyesh is a player that I've been really, really impressed by, especially on the spy side. In the past year, has been doing a lot of cool and interesting things, but does sometimes freeze up a little bit. It feels like, you know, we saw that in SMC, I believe against Screwloose, where they exited the tournament, and you know. I think that so far favor in this group though, because Adafeyesh is quite strong. Now joining Group F with Koopa and Verdris, some very, very skilled players there. We have Topkeeper, one of our newer players. Topkeeper.
Probably not the group they were hoping for.
That's true. Although, is there a different group that you would hope for them?
Not really at this point.
Maybe Group E also could have been good for them, with Roxo in there as also kind of a newer player in there to battle against.
Sadly, the randomness was not favorable this time.
Yeah, but you know, we've seen new players just come out and surprise everybody, which is always the hope. Every time we draw a new player into a group that looks scary for them, I'm thinking I want them to go far, because it's always so much fun.
Yeah. And I think, you know, there's a little less pressure if you're not expected to go super far. You can play a little freer.
Yeah. All into Group G now. Calumet, Ico VT, and Yitterbijum. I can't stop myself from saying that with a really heavy southern accent. Yitterbijum. It just works so well. Into Group G. So Yitterbijum into Group G. That's shaping up to be a very close group, with Yitterbijum now. That is incredibly interesting. I could not tell you a thing about who I think is going to win that one right now.
I would probably give Yitter the edge, just from pure hours of competitive, and not a shonky player.
Yeah, I mean, Yitter's quite good. Ico VT quite good. They're all like in that like like upper, like intermediate, low advanced range that, like, you know, you have so many people in the SpyParty community where it's like you haven't got that, you know, big competitive success, but everyone knows that you're pretty dang good. And that's just Group G in its entirety right now, I feel like.
As opposed to Group H.
Please let this not be. I mean, we're drawing 2 in a row for Group H right now. It's coming in right now. I'm terrified. I almost don't want to open it, but I have to. The show must go on, Scout. Oh.
Oh no.
It's Guggy. And Guggy's going to try to frame on Library versus me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making that prediction right now. That's my prediction for this group. Because Guggy likes to do that and then tease me about it, because framing on Library isn't good, but sometimes it does work. This is so rigged. How is this rigged? Guggy in my group? Guggy's pretty good. Wait, I'm behind, says Guggy in chat. Tell me your...
Oh no. Time for the grudge match with Grash at least.
Alright, and the last person into Group H, we will be filling out all of our groups with this next round of picks. Who will it be? Please don't be Nebula. Please don't be Nebula. Oh no, that's like basically as bad. It's Povkey. It's Povkey. Why? Why does this do this to me? No. Scout, I thought we were supposed to rig it in my favor.
Get good?
No. Oh. I forgot Povkey was like in the names we could even draw. I just forgot. I forgot he was signed up. I was like no Nebula, no Nebula. It wasn't Nebula. Oh no. Oh,
Pog.
that's oh gosh.
The rigging is going well so far.
It's going
really
terribly.
worked out.
It's going terribly.
Alright. So I would like Screw Loose to get drawn before we get to my group.
Not Nebula?
I think Nebula's not actually in this. Or at least he claims.
Is Nebula not in the cup?
I don't remember
I thought he
writing
signed
out
up.
Nebula.
I thought he signed up. Maybe I've just been psyching myself out with Nebula this whole time, and I've been meaning.
You've been meaning Pofka.
I've been meaning Povkey this whole time. Okay.
Alright.
Group G.
Who's in Group G?
Filling out Group G. It's gonna be Gentleman, with the very nice capitalization, Gentleman. I mean, Yosh, I know you're not in the cup. You were a reserve.
I feel like Group G is a nice group.
Yeah.
You know, full of nice strong players, no complete stompers.
Yeah, this will be a very interesting group to predict, which we will be doing, by the way. All right, last one to Group F.
Oh, not Screw. Can we have Screw Loose drawn, please?
Can we? No, it's Wrestler. It's Wrestler. Wrestler into Group F, which makes this another Group F and G, probably the most interesting groups we've had so far. So beautiful.
This one's gonna be.
I mean, Group H. I want to believe Group H isn't interesting because I'm just gonna win it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Group
that's
H, the only difficulty is picking second, right?
That's what I want to believe. Yeah. So Wrestler into Group F. And now on to Group E. Yeah. We're like blazing through this, Scout. We are so close to done.
I'm scared. I want Screw Loose gone.
You want Screw Loose gone? Too bad. We have the return of To Best himself. It's AJ. AJ To Best. AJ has been a little bit absent recently, but signed up for this Winter Cup and is back to terrorize Group E. And we've actually, I'm actually really happy with how competitive these groups are seeming to be right now. Lots of very, very competitive groups.
Group H definitely is very competitive.
No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that it's competitive.
Oh yeah, we have the Adolf versus AJ rematch.
Yes, and now into Group D, C-Rams, One Hopping Bunny, and randomly Mini Wreck. Maybe it's gonna be Screw Loose.
Can it be Screw Loose, please?
Scout really wants it to be Screw Loose. Will it be Screw Loose? No, not yet. Not yet, Scout. We still have 3 to go.
It's getting bad.
And Screw Loose is in there still. But this time it's gonna be Hornet jumping into the ring with a couple of our SMC participants and One Hopping Bunny. Hornet, nice guy.
Yeah.
I like him. I can't actually say much to his SpyParty play because I don't remember much about that. Oops.
Wow.
Sorry, Hornet.
You know, friendly chess player.
Yeah.
We like that. We like that.
Hornet gonna chess diff Mini.
I don't know. I feel like if they did chess, it would be pretty close.
I think Minirak will probably win. I think Minirak's the strongest chess player in the SpyParty community, as far as we know. But it's close. Can we draw Screw Loose? Well, you tell me.
This.
You tell me. Can we draw Screw Loose into Group C with Lushmoss, Rob, and Slappy Davis? No. No, we can't. No, we can't. It's Nandalus. Scout has the 1 in 2 chance to get Screw Loose in their group. Nandalus into groups.
Group draws.
They're so much fun now that I don't have to. I mean, I do still have.
You just have to worry.
I do still have to worry, actually. So we have Nandalus. Nandalus, very, very old veteran by now. You know.
Has had quite good performance recently. Quite a strong
player. Yeah, pretty good, I'd say.
I mean, he beat me, so he must be good.
Oh, that's your metric, is it?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh shit.
Group B, will it be Screw Loose?
I'm not looking.
Into Group
I'm not
B.
looking.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Scout.
It's not.
It is Screw Loose.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's Screw. Oh, we're on the SpyParty channel. Fine.
No!
Find Screw Loose into Group B. I'm so sorry, Scout.
I did not rig this correctly.
Yeah, you really did not rig this for either of us. What is going on here?
My group just got worse and worse.
I'm sorry? Question mark?
You're not sorry at all. Have the last name.
Have the last name. I forget who it is. It's... Ooh, Lavanook. Lavanook is pretty fun. We ran mix and match. If I don't... No, was that Loris? That was Loris. Different L names, actually. That was Loris that ran mix and match. But Lavanook in here... another one of our, I think, Lithuanian friends, if I'm not mistaken.
Somewhere in Eastern Europe.
Somewhere in that area. I'm not showing that I'm American at all.
Well, I finished drawing all the names out, so now I have a nice hat.
Now you have a nice hat. And those are our groups. What do you think of our groups?
I don't like them at all.
I don't either. I mean, I don't. I like all the other ones. I don't like mine. Serbian.
Do you want to swap?
Do you want to swap?
Not really.
I mean, we can't do that.
I don't know why.
It's not allowed. It's not allowed. But would you want to swap into my group?
Okay,
I don't think you would.
I guess not. No.
Hi, Grash. Welcome to the chat. Okay, so we have some predictions to make, I think, because it is traditional to make predictions, and Track always tries to slide by and say nothing about the groups while making predictions, and I won't let you do that to me.
But I want to.
You're gonna have to make predictions, Scout.
What if I offend someone?
You know, that's just the risk we take. I don't think you're gonna offend anybody. It's fine.
Is the person that you're going to... Yeah.
Oh, poor Grash. Poor me. Really. Also, poor Pofke.
I think poor everyone in this group.
I feel like Group H is kind of sad for everyone.
Look, I care greatly about offending people.
Alright, Group A. We have some predictions to make. I think I'm gonna be very unspicy with this one. I'm gonna say Beanie first, David W second.
Well, I have to support the New Zealand Brigade, so I'm gonna say Beanie first. I'm gonna say that Gabriel times out less, and so I'm picking Gabriel for second.
Alright, let's go. We have a Gabriel prediction for second place here. Now into Group B, it's your own group.
Of course I'll be first, right?
Yeah, we'll just, Scouts first. We can just skip over anything else that might happen there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Lev T second.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm gonna say... God, I can't pick.
Let's Scout first, obviously.
Yeah, about that. I'm not believing hard enough here. I'm gonna say... Okay, I would pick... I'm gonna say any two random picks out of my group get out in whatever position.
That's so wishy-washy.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
If you're gonna be wishy-washy, I'm gonna tell you what I actually think is gonna happen.
Fine, do your worst, and I can punch you later.
Sure. I'm gonna say Screw Loose first, Lev T second.
All right.
Which might be flipped from what some people think.
Thanks.
You have a strong chance for second.
For second, thank you.
Yes.
All right, moving on to Group C.
Yeah, moving on to Group C. I think the easy answer here is Rob first. A pretty clear favorite in that group, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
After that, I would say Lush Moss, except I know Lush Moss. I know Lush Moss. We all know Lush Moss. It's just wheels. So I'm gonna give it to Slappy. I know Nandalus has been pretty good recently, but I'm gonna give it to Slappy this time.
I'm gonna have to give it to Nazareth, because, you know,
Ooh.
he stomped me, therefore must be really good.
Rob Fourth Copium. Indeed. Group D, C-Rams, One-Hopping Bunny, Minirak, Hornet. So, the easy answer here, I feel like, would just be to say the two SMC participants out in the order that they were in SMC. So, the easy answer would be Minirak, then C-Rams. But I'm going to actually go a little bit different. I think Hornet's going to come in swinging. Minirak, Hornet, and C-Rams is going to struggle. And I know now me saying this, C-Rams is going to try hard, like, for 100 hours of study on every opponent, and I'm going to be completely wrong. But,
So-
I'd like to see it.
So you're saying it in order to make the opposite happen?
Something like that, yeah. But I want to believe in Hornet, you know?
I kind of want to believe in someone who hasn't played so much competitive, but I can't.
Are you going with Minirak, C-Rams?
I'm gonna have to go with Minirak and C-Rams.
Oh, well, that's just the boring take, Scout. That's just the boring take.
I'm sorry, it's the boring but accurate take.
But accurate. Wow. All right, Group E, which is one of our very, like, Group E, F, and G are going to be all very difficult to predict, I feel like.
Yeah.
But with Group E, I think it's a slightly easier. I'm going to go with a Dafeyesh than Kadi. Is probably... that might be the boring answer, though.
I think that's the boring answer.
That's probably
again.
the boring answer, yeah.
You're just putting any SMC competitor first in their group.
How dare you?
And,
You're
and
right.
Then, and then the highest rank SCL person.
I don't use SEL as a metric for this.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But yeah, I think it's true. Roxo is a newer player. AJ's coming back after a break. Kadi and Adafish, pretty solid.
Yeah, I would say so. Group F is where we start getting, I think Group G is probably the most interesting. Group F, we kind of like Group E, F, and G start interesting and get interesting-er. So Group F, I'm gonna... Ooh. Koopa and Verdris, so close. And Wrestler is the person who's been grinding games, like, over the break between... over this, like, winter where there's been, like, no competitions and very little activity in terms of the competitive players. Wrestler's been the one that has been consistently grinding. And I want to give that credit. So I'm actually going to say Wrestler first, Koopa second.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be even spicier.
Ooh.
And say Wrestler first and Fedra second.
Ooh, Koopa. Out in groups, in Group F.
Well, I mean, just going on past results, I'm pretty sure I remember correctly, and it was close last time, but Virtus took it, so we'll see if the rematch is the same.
All right, on to Group G with Kalame, Aiko, VT, Yitterbijim, and Gentleman. How do I predict this? Do you have any ideas on how to predict this?
Well, I think Yetta first, because he has a cool name.
Oh, okay. Yitterbijim. That's right.
Yeah.
Cool name.
Yeah, cool
The
name.
classic Kletos way of predicting groups.
And then,
cool names.
And then I'm going to say
That's-
Kalame.
Okay.
I want to believe in Kalame. Kalame's been around enough.
I think I'm going to say Kalame first.
Oh, okay. You're believing
And-
harder.
Yeah, I'm believing harder. I'm going to say it's really close for me between Aiko and Yitterbijim, but I'm going to say Aiko this time.
All right. Spicy.
And finally, Group H. I'm sad. I'm
It's
still gonna
fine.
say I'm first though, because I look. Okay. The last cup was an aberration. Before that, in every cup I've ever played in, I have one, gotten out of groups in first place, and two, made it to semifinals at least. The last cup, don't even worry about it. That was a blip in the system.
Oh yeah.
So I'm still putting myself first. However, the second place, yeah, copium exactly. That is correct. I am coping really hard.
It's important to believe in yourself.
Yes, it's second place is really interesting for this one. Ooh. The easy answer for me is Pofke, because I've played Pofke so much and I know how strong he is, but he hasn't been as active recently. In my heart of hearts, I want to believe that Grash will be my second place. Will be my right-hand man.
the mnemonics will finally align.
Yes. Grash, join me in bracket stage. And we can have infinite power. What do you think, Scout?
Okay. If I said Pofka and Grash, how much would you hate me? You know.
I'm upset.
Okay, we'll swap Grash with you. I'll say you and Pofka, just for old time's sake.
Don't be doing things just because you're biased, because I'm sitting next to you.
You know.
Say what you will, Scout. Say what you will.
I mean, we saw what you saw about me. You weren't exactly being kind and complimentary earlier about me, so get wrecked.
Is this what I deserve?
Yeah.
What's your actual prediction? I want to hear it straight up, Doc.
No, I can't. You know, one of those two predictions is my actual prediction. You'll just have to find out.
Are you going to input it on the inevitable Google Sheets that we'll have for predictions?
No, because I'm shit at predictions. I don't want everyone to know how bad I am at predictions by being able to check them.
Fine. All right. Well, that is it for the group draw. And that means that we now have 3 weeks for these matches to get played.
In any order?
Yes, in any order. Though please try to play 1 match per week. I'm begging you. It's always really stressful when I have to go to someone and they're like 5 days left or something like that and they haven't played any of their matches. If you want to play them all at once to start with, you know, that's okay. But please, at least play once a week. That's what I'm asking of you as TO. You don't have to if you can't schedule during a week. Actually, like, I can't really schedule during this week because I'm still here.
Yeah, you don't want to risk the mouse being slightly different enough that you don't hit 80% of greens. That's why.
It's your monitor, actually. It's the problem.
Oh, I see. My monitor is just not good enough for you.
That's correct.
Good. Glad to hear.
But, like, for example, if you can't schedule during a week for whatever reason is the point, that's okay. But please, if you can, schedule once per week. That would be lovely. The challenge will be up. I forget exactly who's running that. That might be Silverthorn, or maybe it's Wrestler. One of those two, I believe, is the one running the challenge. And of course, keep an eye out, even if you get eliminated from the Winter Cup and group stage, for the Penguin Pool, as I know Wrestler's running that one. I feel like
you missed. I think you missed the
actual
person.
Silver is running it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Wrestler is the one running Penguin Pool.
And of course, if
Wait. Yeah. Just give it all to Wrestler. Yeah. Okay. I knew Wrestler and Silverthorn were my basically my helpers, and I just got mixed up on which one was doing which. But I knew Wrestler was doing Penguin Pool, so Silverthorn is doing the challenge. That should be up relatively soon.
And of course, if you want to start on your Winter Cup practice grind, there is Swiss starting imminently.
Yes, that is correct. Right after this stream, we have the second Swiss of this 2023 SMC cycle, and it is a way to qualify for SMC even if you don't do well on these big tournaments like this one, the Winter Cup 2023. You can qualify via the ranked system. You don't need the ranked program this year. If you're playing in Swisses, you just need to show up, and your match will get submitted later on via a Google Sheet, some pairings, an output that I programmed for, that I wrote for this thing specifically. But it's a great way to get practice in. It's a great way to find a slot in SMC 2023. And you do need to attend at least 4 Swisses for that slot to be available to you. So get started early. You don't want to be having to deal with, the whims of who's running Swiss at the end of the year, do you?
Yes, so there are 4 rounds of Swiss. You can play for as many rounds of the Swiss. Yes.
Corvus is clarifying you must attend to 4 complete Swisses, so you must attend 4 Swisses and stay for all 4 rounds for each of those Swisses to count for you. However,
but if you want to have fun,
yeah, but
you can
but
just
but if
turn
you're
up.
not interested in the spot, or you just don't have the time, you can show up for 1 round, 2 rounds, however many rounds you have time for at any point during the Swiss. That is how that works. But if you want the credit for SMC qualification, you do need to attend the entire Swiss. So that's happening right pretty much as we end this stream in the SpyParty lobby. So be there. It's gonna be great. Thank you everyone for watching. Good luck in your groups. Good luck to me.
Good luck to me.
I think everyone needs a little bit of luck these days in their groups. There's a lot of really competitive groups, even for our top players. So it'll be interesting. Thank you everybody for watching. I've been Opie Wright. This has been Scout. You were watching on twitch.tv/SpyParty. If you want more content related to the Winter Cup 2023, join the Discord at discord.gg/SpyParty. And if you're wondering what this game is at all, well, it's SpyParty. It's SpyParty. You should be able to see that in the Twitch thing. You can buy it at www.spyparty.com or on Steam, if that is your platform of choice. So that will be everything from us. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.